Tonight, 10 Investigates is getting answers for neighbors in South Tampa as they fight to get a street light at the intersection of Lois and Bay to Bay. This comes after a deadly crash in December that killed 2 teens on a motorcycle. And just last month, another child was hurt while trying to cross the street on a bike. The county promised to do a study to see if a street light is really necessary there. And 10 Investigates' Emerald Morrow is the first to get her hands on the results.
Tampa Police 911. What is the location?
911. We need ambulance fire on the corner of Lois Avenue and West Bay to Bay Boulevard.
December 10th, 2021.
I was in my office working and I heard a horrific crash.
It was the sound of a motorcycle slamming into an SUV crossing Bay to Bay Boulevard on Lois Avenue. Carol Ann Bennett rushed to the scene.
It was just so loud, so awful. And I came running to the intersection and there were several people here. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible.
Nobody is moving. The airbags.
Okay, I'm getting paramedics. Don't hang up.
17-year-old Ben Francis and 15-year-old Taylor Caloris died after this crash. Police say they were speeding down Bay to Bay. Neighbors believe a traffic light could have slowed them down and saved their lives.
If there'd been a traffic light here, those kids might be alive today.
But Hillsborough County says that will not be happening. 10 Investigates got copies of these 2 studies. The county paid a consulting engineering firm $17,000 and $10,000 for both. Neither of these studies recommend a light at this intersection.
It's really disappointing.
Consultants came to their conclusion by analyzing crash data and these 9 signal warrants, including traffic and pedestrian volume, as well as school crossing numbers. At the same time, the report acknowledges Bay to Bay is over capacity and showed how even the sheriff's office took their crossing guard from the intersection.
If it's too dangerous for the sheriff's department, why not put a light in there so people can use this intersection safely?
There have been 28 crashes at this intersection since 2016. But instead of a light, consultants recommend improvements like redoing lanes and adding a roundabout. But Janet Scherberger of Walk Bike Tampa says the reports missed the mark.
The most recent guidance from the U.S. Department of Transportation says that if there are 6 or more crashes at an intersection over a 3-year period, then you should consider putting in a traffic signal. It is warranted.
The key word is consider, something the county says it's done. Crews have already narrowed lanes, added flashing beacons, and trimmed trees for safety. But installing a light right now isn't happening.
And it's really disappointing that the county came out and had a bunch of meetings and talked about collaborating with us, and then the study was not made available. They did not follow up with us afterwards. It took us reaching out to them, a reporter reaching out to them to actually get copies of the study.
The other part of the equation is money. A light would cost a little over $500,000. And with other pressing projects, Commissioner Harry Cohen previously told us the county just cannot afford to fund this one at the moment.
There's an $800 million list of projects countywide that need to be done to improve safety.
Neighbors say they understand, but something's got to give.
The responsibility of the city and the county is to provide safe walkways and intersections for everybody. And you've got to figure out a way to do it.
Emerald Morrow, 10 Investigates.
And the neighbors tell us they'll keep pressing the county for change. They hope no one loses their life while they wait. 10 Investigates has examined the most dangerous roads across multiple counties in the Tampa Bay area. You can find the full investigation on 10tampabay.com/10investigates.